Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gent. Got some airdrop updates for you. As always, remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Make sure you do follow my socials and check out my paid services link down below. So, the first thing I want to talk about is Elixir. They have their airdrop claim live now. This is something that we have struggled with for a long time. They went back and forth. Their token didn't do too well on launch. I know people expected at least $1. Hasn't really done that well. Obviously, there are some extrinsic market conditions to consider, but also you can consider that this token and this project is trash. But definitely go in and check on the claim checker if you've qualified. I put in about 1 Ethereum for 6 months, and unfortunately, I was not eligible, but maybe it's different for you. One thing I will mention here is 8% is for their season 1 airdrop. So I would probably dump this if I have an allocation. That's my recommendation. Obviously, it's up to you what you'd like to do with it. The next thing I want to talk about is Drift. You guys remember we did Drift season 1. We got some nice allocations. I burnt half of my allocation, but Kate XBT, who I will link her Twitter down below, she's put together a nice thread as to why you want to farm Drift Season 2. Not time consuming, and you can farm multiple things at the same time. Now, we already know Drift is a core Solana app. So, given that perp dexes have done very well, don't want to fade that. You can see here, she got 18,000 US dollars last time. So, how do we do it? Well, first thing is you want to see what you want to focus on. So the last airdrop was focused on trading volume, being early, and using other products, including their vaults. Now, you want to be genuine. So, Kate talks about how she got about 20,000 plus Drift tokens. She actually waited for the full 2 weeks to claim the full allocation. But the reality is, perp dexes are one of those things. We saw this with Hyperliquid. They do well regardless of what stage of the market because they're basically a casino, and the casino always wins. So how do you farm this? I don't know why this is loading up really weird, but basically, how do you farm this? Well, go to the Fuel website. It shows you what works best. Now, I personally would not stake the token, but you can do what's called a delta neutral strategy, which is basically you open a short on Drift on an asset that you want, and then you use a different perp dex that you're farming to long the asset, and basically you just have to pay a bit of the funding fees and sort of monitor it. Now, that being said, one of the things that I personally will be doing with Drift is I like going short, especially right now. So I will not be using a delta neutral trade, but obviously delta neutral trades do reduce the risk. I will include her very good thread down below, which also will include her referral links. So, hey, I won't be posting my referral links. I'll post hers wherever they are. I know they're somewhere here, just as sort of appreciation for her putting this thread together. That being said, the next update for you guys is Arbitrum. They did have this Tokyo meetup for Azuki and Uniswap, and they have a limited time mint on OpenSea as a result. The ARB Azuki swap. It's free to mint. You can go on OpenSea and mint 1 per wallet. I've already done this on a few wallets, so definitely do that. Another update for you guys. I talked about Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi is like a sort of Web3 game that I think is really cool. These passports that are very nice to earn will allow you to get in on the seed, or basically the fundraising portion when they launch for mainnet. They're giving away 20 passports. These are highly coveted. Likely you may be able to sell these after the fact. If you're interested, participate in Battle for Blockchain, and the instructions on how to do this are down below, exactly what you need to do. You can also earn some other rewards, but the one that I think is most important is this Tamagotchi World Passport. Now, Gnarly Quinn did post about how Solana OGs have qualified for this new meme token called Pause. The claim date has not been announced, but they did put up a checker. One thing I have not done is I have not connected my Solana wallet yet. And the reason for that is obviously for safety reasons. I'm going to wait until people have verified that they've connected their wallet. And the best time to do this is at claim time. But I wanted to bring this to your attention right now. Another update for you guys. I know some of you did get on the on-chain OMIs, right? So this was an NFT mint that we had going on about a month and a half ago, like 6 weeks ago. Now, we've talked about the OM airdrop before, and before that NFT was not included. But because it's Magic Chain's first NFT collection, it has been confirmed that basically some of that simple OM is going to go to those who have staked their on-chain OMIs. So all you got to do is make sure you go to the DAO's website, which is linked right here, and then you connect your wallet and then you stake your on-chain OMIs to qualify. And finally, the last update is on Corona Beast. I made a walkthrough on this game. Really fun to play. They had their first play to airdrop season 1 that wrapped up about a week ago. Season 2 is about to launch on March 17th. Definitely check it out. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be worth it. Might as well do it, right, while we wait for the markets to do well. So that's pretty much it for today's airdrop updates. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, hit the like button, share the video, follow me on both YouTube and Twitter, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for